you've just recently launched a book.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it and why you decided to do it?
Okay, so the book's called You Can Be Sugar Free, Indians vs. Diabetes. And the big thing about it is that Indian people are the most affected in the world, not just in South Africa, by diabetes. Also because we predisposed to diabetes because of genetics, but we don't need to be predestined to have it. So the idea is that if we get active, if we get fit, if we change our lifestyle and our diet, which is the biggest cause of diabetes for us, we can actually change that.
So have you got recipes inside here?
Yeah, so one of the things that we've done is that we haven't taken away from the Indian palate and the Indian diet.
No fat chicken curry.
Correct.
Not made with ghee, right?
No ghee, and the amount of oil is reduced.
Okay.
So we're saying to somebody, we know that this book is very different because every other book on the market on diabetes doesn't speak to a culturally specific palate.
Okay.
So a normal book, which you would find, a normal book on diabetes would say, become vegan, start exercising a lot, and it's a very sort of, in Indian terms, very diet food, right? So we want to keep the palate exactly the same, just change the way we're doing it. A key thing that we're trying to promote is teach your children to start eating in this way, because as you get older, it's the old dog, new tricks type of thing. We may not teach the older guys, but you can teach your children to start eating in a much healthier way, and that's the key part of this book, because I do believe Indian people can change this this epidemic that's happening. We just have to be more vigilant with what we're doing. I mean, my dad was diabetic, and my brother, and they've both been able to reverse this. Yeah, that's why I wrote it. And both of them have been able to reverse the effects, and now they, from like levels of 11 and 12, are now sitting at 4 and 5. And one of the other things we put in here is religious fasting. Now, Indian people fast during Ramadan, and they'll fast during Pratasi, which we're doing right now. And they'll do it without any questions. But ask them to do it when it's their own life at stake, and it doesn't become important at all. They'll literally change their lifestyle for that month, change everything, do everything properly, and then the following month it's binge eating again. And you think you can do it for God,
So you need to make health your new religion.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's exactly.
See, look at that. There you go. Dina Naidu, MasterChef 2012.
Yeah.
Vegetarian recipe.
So the idea there is that we haven't taken away the taste.
Yes.
And by Dina being in it means that we're making it entertaining, making sure that
And delicious.
And exactly.
People won't eat it if it doesn't taste
Yeah,
good.
and we encourage white people to buy this as well, because they're getting recipes from Indian friends.
Yeah, we all love Indian food.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and then they're getting this and they're getting the wrong recipes, and you guys are going to end up with it.
You guys. You guys. There you go. You can be sugar free. Kanchan Woodlea and Khalid Kal. Awesome initiative. Well done. Very proud of you. Can be sugar free.
Oh, and it comes with a meal planner as well. So you get a 6-day meal planner, 7-day meal planner.
Oh, very good.
And it basically gives you all the different foods that you can. And what we're trying to do is introduce one new thing that an Indian person may not have ate before. Right? So we'll still say
slowly.
exactly. So we said, have the lojia bread with curry, but maybe put beans on the lojia bread as opposed to potatoes, which normally is what
It's 2 carbs. So.
Exactly.